Okay, hello, welcome back. I appreciate everybody coming back. I appreciate all the subscribers, I really do. Uh, it it's exciting to get a new subscriber. So if you haven't subscribed and you like what I'm doing, please do. Um, and as they say, smash that like button. Okay, I got the cheesy bit out of the way. Okay, so everything is painted where we left off last time. Now we're going to assemble all of these bits and pieces here. So got them all on uh, sticks, and they've all been painted. So let's start here. This is where we left off. So we need this and this. So I got these all painted the way I believe they're supposed to be painted. And that was the best I could. So anyway, they are what they are. So we're going to cement those in place. Okay, they go here. Oh wait, I got to put the, sorry, one step back. I have the instrument panel that I've got to put on first. So it is going to go here. Okay, and ping off into the carpet monster. Fabulous. Well, at least it's big enough I can see it. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay. Oh yeah, stuff pings off. Sometimes. Alright. Well, where it's supposed to go is right here. So, I'm gonna scooch that down on there. Make sure it fits. Dry fit it. Always dry fit. Okay, so that's pretty good. I'm going to scratch off some of the paint so that it'll have a better connection. Hopefully you can see that. Sorry. So I'm just a few little scrapes on either side, just to expose the plastic a little bit. That way the cement can get down there and do its job. I'm going to do the same thing on the inside of this part where that connects to. Again, just a few scratches. The cement will melt the paint, so I'm not so worried about it necessarily. But I do want it to have a strong bond, so we just scrape that off there. You'll never see it. It's getting covered up. So, no big deal. Alright, a little cement. Okay. That's cemented in. Now, the seats. And they go on this little peg in the back. And they go in right there. You know what? I'm going to try something new today. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. Yeah, I don't know if it's much better. We'll try that for a little bit. Alright. So these are this tab right here is what goes into there. So you just go in like that. and I didn't scratch any paint off because the alligator clip that was holding it when I painted it covered up that part, and so there's no paint on it to begin with, so it's not a big deal. So we're just putting cement in there now, just on the edges there. Ooh, that was a bunch of cement. I don't think I need to touch that anymore. Okay. Alright, that can be setting up while I get these other pieces. This is a side piece here with decals, or decals as our cousins across the pond say. I'm trying to make sure I speak up and speak clearly for you guys. I know sometimes I can start to get into the zone here and doing stuff and not really speak up. So, alright, so this next part, they go on the sides right here. Same thing, the alligator clip covered up the edge part. So that goes in there like that. It's kind of interesting. Okay. I'm going to use these tweezers. Make sure we're pushed in right there, because this is where the fuselage is going to go, and so you don't want this sticking out at all, otherwise it's going to cause you some grief later on. So got one that goes on the other side. They just go in these little, it's exactly the same as the other side. So stick these in here and make sure they're all the way in, like that. See, that one wants to pop out a little bit, so we're going to put our cement in there. That one's doing the same thing. I'm going to take the back of our tweezer and push it all the way down. Now, I don't use my fingers because I don't want cement on my fingers, because then if I turn around and change my grip and do something like this, I'll have a big fingerprint right there. So we're not using our fingers. Okay, all right. Ah, yes. So here we have a little red bottle that I believe are supposed to be oxygen bottles. Unfortunately, the carpet monster got one of these. So, and I'm pretty sure this is a thing that you're never gonna see. That you're never gonna see. But it goes right there. Just trying to see if it kind of keyed in or not, but there. It's right there. So yeah, sort of keys in. So I think I'm going to have to take it out. They rest on these little nubbins here. So we're going to put some cement right there and give that a second to do its thing. Also do the same on the inside of the cutout on the bottle side here. Well, hopefully it just got easier to hear me. My 3D printer just stopped. The fan went off. So that should make things better, I hope, anyway. Alright, here we go. Yep, it was right there. There's supposed to be another one right there. Can't find it. Yeah, the carpet monster got it big time. Actually, you know what? I may take one more look. Let me put you guys on hold for just a minute. Pause you. Nope. The carpet monster has it. So, carpet monster can keep it, I guess. Alright. Here is the ladder. Nice little ladder there. And it goes right here. Try to stay in shot here. I think I was still in shot, but just put a little cement there on both pieces. And now I'm just pushing the ladder down onto the deck here where it's supposed to be so that it's fully stuck down. So this is at the right angle. So it is. We're good there. Okay, let that set. That was this step. So now we have this step. So here are the chairs. Now, they have cushions that go in them. Two of them do. Anyway. And then this one, I'm not sure where this goes. Oh, this goes, yes. This is that piece. So one of these seats is not like the other. It's this one. See how these are shaped? See how this one is shaped? That is why they're different. So these two get this thing. This one gets this thing, which is legs. Alright, so these go up underneath like this. Those settle down right there underneath, like that, which makes this little roll thing stick out, and I just scratched it with my finger, I think. So I'll have to touch that up, I guess. So, put a little bit of cement in here. Okay. Let's see if we can do this one without scratching it. So just slid that underneath there. Okay. And this one goes like this. This goes like that. That's the front legs. That's why. Okay. I'm sure that's going to go underneath because that's where it's touching. We'll put a little on both sides. Oh, I can see it through there. Not even going to mess with that. Okay. That's our 3 seats made and painted and such. Yeah. Let's see if I can fix that. It's this khaki color, and I literally need like half a drop. Okay. I know. It may not have actually been worth doing, but I'll know it was done. So, yeah, so that's probably just for me. Again, you're never going to be able to see inside here. I don't think you're going to be able to see hardly anything at all. But because of the way this aircraft is built and the size of the canopy, I just don't think you're ever gonna. I don't think you're ever gonna see it. Okay, so 2 of these go here, 1 of them goes here. So I'm gonna do a little scratching here. So these little 4 notches is where the seat with the legs goes. That odd shaped one. This is where the other ones go. Give it a little scrape around this circle here. Both sides. It's not a huge deal. Like I said, the cement will eat through the paint, but this just ensures a better bond. So let's do the middle one first, so that you don't have to try to slip it in between 2 of them that are already done. Dang, that was a lot of cement. More than I meant to put there. And I even daubed off the end of the brush. It still was too much. Okay. A little off to the side. It's not quite in all the spots. That's better, I think. Okay, that's better. There, now it's in there. Okay. Cool. Alright. I know. Talk to myself all the time. That's why you guys are here. So I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to you guys. So since this circle is where that connection is, I'm just putting a bunch of cement in the circle, and we'll just hit the sides of this a little bit. Not very much at all. And then by the time I can pick this seat up, everything should be tacky. Goes right there. This one goes right here. Oh. Goes right there. A little push. All right. Here we go. It's not too bad. It's not looking too bad. It looks all right. Okay, cool. Cool. All right. We're done with that page. No, we're not. We're going to do this. Oh, see right here? Look at this. That's kind of cool that they actually put that in there. This little area right here, hopefully you can see that. It's a little table. It's a little counter thing that sticks out in front of those 3 seats. So those people have somewhere to put their paper and write on and do all their calculations and stuff. I would assume in the real thing that all of this area right here is probably instruments or radios or something that hasn't been recreated here. If you notice though on this diagram too, it shows you this is the red piece that this is this piece right here, this red piece. And it's showing you that how it's supposed to look from the side. So we have this that goes up here, then it comes in, which is this part, it goes up here, and then canters in like that, which is that part. And so we know we got it on going the right direction. So I'm glad they included that in the drawing. That's helpful. Just going to give this a little cement from the back side. Okay. Now our little cockpit's complete there. Kind of cool, huh? Right on. Okay, so now, oh, I didn't show you guys. So first of all, let me make a mistake so you don't have to. So I started putting this part together, which is this nose cone piece. It comes in 2 halves, and I started doing all of this putty and sanding down and everything else, and then put the super glued in some lead shot that for the weight, 45 grams. I think I put 50 in there. Oh no, 40 grams right there. I put 45. And then realized that this goes inside. It goes on the end of this piece, which then goes inside of this piece. So these seams are never going to be seen anyway. It's these seams. So clever design. I like it. Just look at your instructions first. So it goes on like that. Now, unfortunately, it fits. No, it doesn't. Maybe. Nope. Won't fit upside down. It almost does. It almost does, but it won't fit. I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to be. I don't have to push it down. When I turn it over, it just fits right on and looks perfect. So this part tilts down. That's the top, based on how it fits in there for me. So yeah, there's the drawing. See, it goes down like that. This bottom is not as steep. So there, it looks like that. And again, that's the only way it's going to fit without you forcing it together. So we're going to hold that right there. We're going to go ahead and cement this. Okay, I think that'll be enough cement. You know what? We don't. Ooh, that's a huge drop. That's too much. I'm just gonna go back around here a little bit. It's just a little extra. Hit these joints really well. We're gonna hit this one more time because it's not as strong on there as I'd like it to be. And as you know, if you've been watching this channel, and if you don't know, I don't do any editing. I just don't want to, to be honest with you. So my content probably isn't as compelling as some of the other people's, and that's okay. I'm all right with that. Because I have family I want to spend time with, so I don't want to spend a bunch of time editing video. So I put these windows in already, and I have masked them on the other side already. So this is showing you where it goes in here. Both sides go on. And then we have a decision to make right here. So let me get these parts on and let this set for just a minute, and I'll come back and we will talk about this part right here, and we'll do this part together. All right, see you in a minute. Okay, I'm back. I have got this together. I have cemented both sides and put these clamps on. These clamps are from Rebel Hobby out of Sweden. Just look up Rebel Hobby on Google, and I'm sure you'll find them. That's all I did after I saw them online, and I knew that Rebel Hobby was what I was looking for. So, and as expected, those seats that are in the back, I mean, I know that they're there, but I guess you can see them a little bit, but you really got to look down through there. And once I put this thing on the bottom and this part on the back and put the canopy on, you're never going to be able to see them. But they're painted, they look nice, the ladder looks nice, but you can see the ladder a little bit, and one of those red bottles. I wish I could have found that other red bottle, because you can't actually see it down in there. So that would have been nice. Okay, so for the moment, while this is cementing, we're going to give it a few minutes. We're going to skip this one step right here. I've already put the glass in. Right there. That's where I put the glass in, and I have taped it off on both sides, masked it off on both sides, painted the inside black, like it said, and now we're moving on to the next page. So while that sets, let's go look at this. Okay. Tell you what, I think by the time we get this done, we're probably going to be done for the day. Well, I'll go back and do this part at the very end of this. But I think we're pretty much going to be done. I'm trying to keep these things to 30 minutes or 40 minutes, somewhere in there. Not exactly sure how long I've been on because I didn't set a timer this time. So we're just going to kind of wing it and go from here. Okay. This is CO5 right here. Yeah, you guys can't see that, can you? Well, I'm just cutting stuff off sprue. Ding! Okay, that's the gates off. Get a little sanding stick here. I have no idea what grit that is. Feels like it's about a 400. Okay. Four of these off of here so they don't show up under the paint. There we go. Alright. And it wants us to put the canopy on now, and there's a decal that goes in the canopy. So I'm going to do that off camera. We can go ahead and put this nose cone on, because we can do that while it's in clamps. Alright, and it shows us that this part, which is only on one side, goes up like that. Yep, fits on there pretty good. Too much. Okay, that's on there. All right, we need the D sprue. We need all these D pieces. This is all structural, mainly for the body. This is going to be the Bombay here. Yeah, all of this is structural. This is Bombay. Yeah. Okay, I tell you what. Let me get all these parts cut out, and I'll come back and we'll put them all. I'll put them all together with you guys on camera, but it's going to take me a few minutes to find everything. They're also supposed to be painted Humbrol number 130. I've got to find out what that is, and it's not black. It looks like it's white, but I got to double check that. And then I've got to paint all those pieces. Tell you what, let me cut them all out. It shows these are where the engines will be, and it's showing you. You're looking at it dead on. With this piece in the front, this is engine 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. So I'm sure that will probably come into play later. I've also got a thing showing the tab or this. Can't tell. I think it's a slot actually. It's showing it to make sure this is all the way down in there. So I'm not sure why it shows two different ways there. I guess I'll know once I get the parts and I try to stick them on there. It'll make more sense. So, okay. All right. I'm going to put you on pause again. I'm going to get all these parts out. And I'm going to make sure that's white. And I will come back when I'm going to spray with my airbrush. And you guys can watch me spray these. And then that's going to be it because I have to wait for them to dry. Before I can do anything with them. During that time, while I'm waiting for these to dry, I'm going to get this canopy and I'm going to mask it off. I'm going to mask it off and stick it on here. Also, there's a decal that goes inside right there, so I'll do that too. Then this front dash part has to be painted black as well. I don't have this tar black is probably closer because the black, the anti-glare black, which I think I have somewhere. The terrible, so much stuff. I don't even know what I've got. You know what? I'm going to use this black. This is tar black. Because I know that those anti-glare panels, I know it says black right here, but I know that they are not so stark a black. too gray though. Oh goodness gracious. Here we go. This is some black. Alright, we're just gonna make a alright, we're going to mix a little bit of this black with a little bit of this tire black and make something in the middle that's more black but has hints of this not black in it. So, alright, just right here on the front. Oh, you know what though? Because I'm going to have to fill that gap right there. Actually, maybe not. I get quiet when I'm concentrating. Trying to not make a mess of this dash piece, whatever dash you want to call it. The anti-glare panel. Yeah, I may have to see, like here I can feel it. But a little sanding that and that'll be fine. All this is pretty flat. But there is a little line there. So I may take a little Mr. Surfacer and fill that. And then sand it and repaint it. And I'm probably going to sand this down as well. I'm not sure. I think I want to put a little Mr. Surfacer there and then sand. Yeah, let me do that, and we'll call it quits for the video for today. But I'm just gonna cut out these parts. I'm gonna paint them. I'm gonna mask this canopy. I'm gonna put a little Mr. Surfacer. Oh, you know what though? Those are actually panel lines, I think. You know what? I'm gonna have to pull up some pictures, some reference material, and see if that's a panel line that they've gone across there, or if it's just a seam where I put the two parts together. I'm thinking it's just a seam. I can't. I mean, I don't know how they make those nose cones, but I guess technically they could curl it out of one piece put the seam on the bottom, but there's certainly going to be a seam somewhere. See, and this shows the seam here. Right here. So I'm going to have to look that up. Alright, that's what we're going to do. Cut all these pieces, paint them white. Cut out these pieces here, paint them white. And probably these pieces as well. And they show no color. So there's probably the internal part of the wing. You'll never see it. Huh. This is different. Here, let's go over this together. Because unless I'm looking at this wrong, but let's look here. So this is, well, it's looking on it that way, but you can't tell if you're looking at the front or if you're looking at it from this way, and that sticks up over that. You can't tell. But when you get over here, the next page, so I thought we were looking at it this way, and I thought it was going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. When you get over here, they're going the other way, 1, 2, 3, 4, because if I was looking at it from that way, just like the other one is, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So it must be looking at them. Oh, you know what? I know how to tell. Okay, look here. The key is this piece right here. It is flat, no detail on one side, little circles and detail and stuff on the other side. So if we go back here, and we look here, we can see the detail right here, which means you're looking, see there's no detail on this side, which means you're looking at it this way. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like it is over here. If you're looking at it this way, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, there you go. So, this piece, the detail is facing into this piece. When you look over it and look down here like this, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Dang. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. All right. That's what we're going to do. Thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate you guys. If you like what I'm doing, smash the like button. Please subscribe. It does mean a lot to me. If you want to make comments are on. I'll respond to every comment. I really appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful day, and we will see you next time. Bye.